welcome back on my channel, or welcome to the journey if this is your first time joining. My name is Willow and I react to music I don't know. I got really close to you there, sorry, I was like trying to sit properly. Today we've got a coffee request from Danny and I am really excited because so many of you suggested that I react to this. I've heard the name of the band, HEILUNG. But I can't tell if I've actually heard something from them. Maybe in like a pagan playlist, sometimes just playing in the background, but nothing conscious, you know, nothing that I was actually paying attention to. So I'm really excited to be reacting to Anoana. This is going to be live. Yes, so many of you suggested this, so I hope you're there watching. Yeah, I'm really excited because it also has the it's not spelt exactly the same way, obviously, but it has a name of one of my favorite animes of all time. So sad. Anoana. There's an H missing, but it's the same. It's the same. Anyway, let's dive into it. What's that little squeak? Oh, Samba. I'm locked in. The breath control. Wow. This was beautiful. Oh my god. Where do I even begin? Like, I'd seen them before. I'd seen, like, you know, like I said, I've heard of the name. I've seen them. I've seen videos without clicking on them. I'd seen what they looked like. I was always intrigued. And, you know, sometimes things happen for a reason. I never clicked. I never went willfully being like, I'm gonna listen to this right now. I was like, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. It was always later. And when I do that, I never do it. And maybe it was just so that we could share this moment together, because this was amazing. This was great. I don't know if my face was showing that to you the whole time. I was entranced. The precision of each note, like the control of their voices, everything was just so neat. And even all the way to the end, to the movement when the two other like back vocalists get up, all in sync. Like, it's all so, I mean, I guess it's the point that it looks a bit ritualistic, but everything is so intentional. Every movement, every note, every sound, and it was very harmonious as well. Something I find sometimes with folkloric music, I'll say, or like pagan music, not always obviously, but sometimes I just find it just too repetitive, or it's just like, you know, it'll be a bit more of like on a mantra scale, where it's like a melody gets repeated over and over again, and with just like the, you know, maybe the same drum pattern in the background the whole time. And it for some situations it's perfect, it's great, but sometimes I find it a bit boring. But this was like also like, while still, how do I put it? It was musically very intelligent. And I loved everything paired together, the way that it was paired. Like, I would definitely listen to this. Like, sometimes with pagan music, I just don't. I listen to it on specific occasions. If it's a celebration, if I need to get in the vibes. But like this, I would still listen to on a regular basis, just because it's nice to listen to. I don't know I don't know if I'm conveying what I'm trying to say properly. I wasn't expecting the throat singing for some reason, but I really loved that. It added some sort of depth to the song. How does she see? Also, with the whole thing over her eyes, and I guess him as well. He was in the dark. I couldn't really see. Okay, my phone is being annoying. I'm finishing this with my camera that might be lagging. I don't care. Okay. As long as you can hear me, if my face is but, I don't care. What was I even saying? Anyway, it was beautiful. I love their look and the way that everything was written, coming in together, the stringed instrument that she was playing that I don't know the name of. Everything was perfect, and this is everything I wanted. This is everything I want from a pagan band. Something that gives, you know, it's got soul. It's not trying to be something. It wasn't trying to do too much. It sounds weird saying that, because obviously with their costumes, for some people it might look like too much. This touched my soul. This gave me inspiration. This put me in a forest, you know what I mean? Like, it brought me somewhere and I didn't even know what they were saying, and that's what I love from music. That's what I want. That's what I expect from pagan music. And yeah, I'm excited that I finally got there in the end. I'm sure there's a lot more I wanted to say, but I see myself lag in my screen. I'll fix it eventually when I have the spoons in my head. I'm not even making sense anymore, so I'm just gonna go. Thank you so much, Danny, for suggesting this, and everyone else who did suggest this, but he put in the request via Coffee, so you can also do that if ever you really want me to get something. It needs to be through Coffee or through Patreon, so both the links for that are in the description below. You know the drill. Patreon, you get early access to things and access to exclusive content. I do also have another channel on which I like to talk about all of this pagan stuff, folklore, yeah, and witchcraft and ghosts. So if you're into that, check it out. It's also linked down below. and I also have a podcast. But now, I shall get going, and I think I'm gonna go write, because this was the exact vibe that I'm picturing for my novel. I could be playing that in the background. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna do that with all the horns and the rituals. So be on the lookout in like within the next century for my novel coming out with this sort of vibe. Until then, I shall see you soon, eventually, with some more music. So, bye!